Good evening. We will call the Common Council back to order. I will ask the clerk to call the roll.
Alderperson Keene. Here. Lysick.
Here.
Ranke.
Here.
Rote.
Here.
Stefanski.
Here.
Tenorio.
Here.
Vitale.
Here.
Weigel.
Here.
Grisham. Here. Haas.
Here.
10 present.
We have a quorum. We will begin with the Administration and Finance Committee. I will ask the clerk to read out that report.
The Administration and Finance Committee recommended approval of item number 7 and approval of items 23 and 24 as presented.
Mayor Devine, I move for approval of the committee report.
Thank you, Alderman Haas. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, I will ask the clerk to call the roll.
Alderperson Keene.
Aye.
Lysick.
Aye.
Ranke.
Aye.
Rote.
Aye.
Stefanski. Tenorio.
Aye.
Vitale.
Aye.
Weigel.
Aye.
Grisham.
Aye.
Haas.
Aye.
10 in favor, 0 opposed.
Motion carries. Next up, we have the License and Health Committee. I will ask the clerk to read out that report.
The License and Health Committee recommended approval of item 25 as amended to include liquor, so it's a Class A beer and liquor combination license, and approval of item number 26 as amended. It's a single event on June 12th and 13th from 2 to 6, with one exception.
Thank you.
Mr. Mayor,
Alderman Vitale.
the License and Health Committee approved the resolutions of the license. I move for approval.
Thank you. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it, motion carries. And then we had one item on the advisory committee. I will ask the clerk to read that out.
Number 2, the Public Works Committee recommended approval of item number 2 as amended, and then also item number 8 was recommended
Thank
for
you.
approval.
Mayor Devine, I move approval of the committee report.
Okay, we have a motion. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, I'll ask the clerk to call the roll.
Alderperson Keene.
Aye.
Lysick.
Aye.
Ranke.
Aye.
Rote.
Aye.
Stefanski. Tenorio.
Aye.
Vitale.
Aye.
Weigel.
Aye.
Grisham.
Aye.
Haas.
Aye.
10 in favor, 0 opposed.
Did I goof that up? Because it was 3-2 in committee.
No.
Number 2, or number 13?
Mr. Chair,
Advisory.
Mr. Chair,
Okay.
although you called for advisory, the item that I read was Public Works.
Yeah.
So that was what was voted on, was the Public Works agenda.
Okay.
Although Alderperson Rinke motioned, I believe.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, can we
Okay,
back up?
so that was Public Works. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Can we back up on that then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Public Works was number 2 and number 8. And that just passed 10-0. All right. I got it now. Now,
Mayor Devine,
Alderperson Grisham.
I would like discussion on it if possible. I wasn't quite sure what we were doing. I thought we were.
That was on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
May I have the floor?
Yep.
Okay. For item number 2 on the resolution adopting complete streets policy, I want to thank the team for putting together a very nice presentation. However, I think we as a committee had more discussion on the verbiage of one single paragraph rather than keeping sight on what the complete streets policy was all about. I was not in favor and voted no on the amendment to that resolution to amend that specific paragraph. And I just want to explain to my colleagues why, because they may not have been in there. There was a study done for this complete streets policy, and there was verbiage that included race, ethnicity, and specific demographics that are impacted by having unsafe streets. And our committee got stuck on that and wanted it amended to just saying all people. I think it needs to be mentioned, at least I feel it needs to be mentioned, that oftentimes in committee as of late, and it just might be the culture that's happening right now, that we are focusing more on race and issues that the single paragraph doesn't encompass, but in ways I'm finding that it is encompassing and putting focus on race in a negative way, and it shouldn't be that way. So I just wanted to be sure that I'm expressing that I don't agree with the amendment, for one, but I'm going to give my vote as a yes to support the complete streets policy.
Thank you. All right. So now we have advisory and one item? Okay. So I wasn't wrong. I was out of order. All right. We had one. I'm sorry. I'll ask the clerk to read out the advisory.
The item that was before advisory was recommended to be held and referred to the events committee. So there's no need.
Okay. So we don't have to vote on that in the full council. Okay. Very good.
Mayor Devine,
Alderman Lysick.
I move that we adjourn until our next regularly scheduled meeting, Tuesday, June 15th at 7 p.m.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The ayes have it. We are adjourned.